Did you just tell me to find my quiet? Get fucked. Find your quiet.
And find your quiet. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Spare Parts. We took a little holiday hiatus, so thank you for listening to that re-upload of the Jacob Christmas episode. Did you rewatch the Christmas episode? Have you ever been able to look at it ever again? Because I will never be able to watch it.
Oh no! I mean, I didn't rewatch it again this year. This isn't my holiday tradition. Clark, do you watch the Christmas episode every year?
Have you ever seen it? Wait,
don't
pause.
you guys sing a carol?
Yes,
That's correct. And there's puppies.
Yeah,
I must have seen it.
You must
there
have
were
seen
puppies
it.
in the. So actually, this is a wild behind the scenes. We recorded Christmas Lover in a studio with Mark Forward, where we were brought a bunch of puppies, and we all had to sing backup for Mark Forward. And it was this really weird day, completely separate from the episode, and it was one of the weirdest
days.
Wait. To jog my memory, could you sing me a bar?
It's like
Christmas
Can you
lover.
smell her? I can
Can you
smell her.
taste
Can you
her?
taste her? Christmas lover.
And-
I'm inside her.
And as you can probably guess,
yeah.
the network was like, no.
Yeah, it's not going
insane.
on TV. Yeah, so they didn't put it on TV
So, but
Why do I feel like I've seen it?
because it was on the live show.
because we showed it on the live tour. Everybody, we have a really special guest here today. We have Backo, who played Rosie on Letterkenny, as well as so many other things that we'll talk about. Thank you so much for being here, Clark.
Thank you for finally having me.
What do you mean?
I know.
Finally, are you mad?
Are you
at
mad?
us?
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
No, of course I'm not mad. I've just been very eager.
It's okay if you're a little mad.
Yeah, you're safe here. Look, you live in LA. We were doing like a long distance podcast thing, and we're also trying to spread out guests and, you know, like maintain a little like will they, won't they mystique.
We knew people
You're
would be
a heavy
excited
hitter.
to have you.
Right, I'm a
so
heavy hitter.
You are a heavy
we need
hitter.
to space it out.
Exactly.
No, honestly, guys, it's okay. And I'm honored to be here today.
Yay.
Thanks for gracing us with your presence all the way from Los Angeles.
She flew in just for
I came
this.
from LA.
Do you have that happen to you a lot while you're there? Like because you're in Los Angeles, do people reference the LA tacos of it all?
Yeah.
Like
When
in
we're there?
Letterkenny? Yeah.
Like, do you get approached in LA about being Rosie?
Honestly, mostly only if I have braids.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like otherwise you're just totally unrecognizable
I'm
to
just a
people. People do not
completely
know what your face looks
different
like.
girl.
Wow. What if you're even reading a book? That doesn't do it?
In a tiny flat shoe and a straight leg
You
You know
denim
what?
pant.
I never put it together, but that is exactly when I get noticed.
Is
Park
it?
bench, skinny jeans,
Little flat.
book.
I remember you with those little flats, and you're like,
Those
I would never
Ginger martini.
wear these in my
up?
fucking life.
Those were
yeah,
insane.
those were insane.
An open toe? Like, I don't wear an open toe.
Who does?
You
It's a
actually
crazy
dress
choice.
the most different of anyone on the show. And this is including
Yeah.
like Tyler Johnston.
Honestly,
Yeah.
probably.
Rosie
Love that top hat.
wears a crop top and skinny jeans. In real life, Clark, I would describe your style as
Here we
like
go.
Skater boy.
definitely
meets-
Oh, yeah, honestly.
skater boy influence. Like if you
Yeah.
took your body out of your clothing
time.
and put your brother's body into your clothing, which is a weird thing to say. I'm
It
sorry.
is a bit off,
It'd
but
be
I
identical.
know
It'd be
where you're
identical.
going though.
Seifa would look identical.
It's honestly true, but it's because I grew up with skaters my whole entire life. And I know that that's like a fad now.
You've been saying this for years. She used to get so upset when somebody was dating a skater. She'd go, I've known about skaters for years. It's
true.
Oh,
I have.
Oh, you
They've
think they're
been-
cute now?
I've just always
wait.
loved them.
And then they always
My first
disappoint you.
boyfriend
Our
was a
basement would
skater.
be filled with them.
Are you pro skater though, or anti skater for women looking for a relationship?
Oh, that's a good question.
You know, maybe a hot take, but I'm pro.
Whoa!
That is
Yeah.
a hot take.
Like you think that they're devoted, loyal, will be there when you need them?
Yeah, obviously not all of them, but all the skaters that I know, long-term partnerships, married, kids.
Whoa.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
to
But I
reference
know
this though, you
more
know
the
old
Toronto
skaters.
community.
You know old people. Like your
You know what?
brother
That's true.
was the first ever skater sponsored by Nike.
Yeah, that's true.
actually
Go,
crazy.
bruv. Yeah,
Old.
but maybe it's just the Toronto community because I even know some of the younger skaters right now and they're all partnered as well. Is that a weird thing to say?
Partnered? A little bit.
I think it's cute.
It sounds like they're gonna rob a bank. Like it's not like it doesn't sound sexy.
Yeah, I know.
partnered.
But
No, but I get
how
that.
else? Coupled?
Coupled up. They're all coupled
Weird
up.
too. You could
all
just say
bad.
they're in a relationship. That's
They're
the normal word.
in a relation. It
that
just was
people-
longer.
Kara's husband,
I'm efficient. I'm a
Leslie,
Virgo.
is a skater
Exactly.
and grew up in like that scene too. And he
Great guy.
couldn't be a lovelier guy.
Loyal,
I think there's
wonderful
just
partner.
There's like a bad 2000s era skater, maybe more West Coast, and they were like I hate
Shirtless.
this expression, fuck boys,
Yeah.
I guess.
Eight
But like
abs.
before
Ryan,
Beautiful
what was his
hair.
name?
Ryan
Eckler. No. Yeah, he had a TV show.
Ryan Sheckler.
Sheckler.
That show.
Or like Rob Deerdeck or something
Have
like
I
both
that.
of
love
you-
Robin Big was
So
my
good.
favorite
Loved it.
fucking show on the planet.
Have both of
Me
you
too.
been
Loved
betrayed
it.
by
I
skater
didn't know
boys?
that about you. What?
Have you been personally betrayed by skater boys?
Yes.
No. But I dated one for a while and he was really nice. But he's the only skater. He was my first boyfriend and his name is shout out Price. Isn't that a good
and you
skateboard
dumped
name?
Price.
It is really good.
We decided to break up, Evan. I'm not gonna.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
decided
dox
to
him right
unpartner.
now. We decided to
decouple.
To departner.
to untie our knot.
I
Gross.
just realized that my hot take doesn't apply to me.
Yeah, 'cause you've
I've
been-
only been scorned.
Yeah.
Have you? Is that like your kind of that used to be a type of yours, skaters? Because it's
Still
just
is.
in your environment.
No.
No? Well, no, you've been recently dating actors.
No.
In the
I've
last
dated,
couple years.
No. I'm
Musicians and actors. Artists.
Okay, that's a stretch.
They're all the same.
You know what, Clark? Let's get you off of this
People who do
Thank you.
morning pages.
accusations,
right?
energy.
I'm not
from
dating
Evan.
anyone doing morning pages.
So, Clark, I want to kind of take it back a little bit because I think a lot of people would want to know, and I sort of want to know, and I'm always interested. Like the audition process is so weird, and it's changed so much. When you auditioned for Letterkenny, was it like after season 1 you came, or did you audition in like 2015, or had the show already come out when you auditioned for it?
I feel like the show hadn't come out, but
Yeah.
you guys must have filmed season 1.
In 2015, it came out in 2016.
The first time Clark and I ever like hung out, we went for breakfast or lunch with Alex DeJordy at this Smiling Buddha. So it was like the three of us were out for. So Alex
Well,
would have
what
been in
year
the show
was
still.
that?
That would have been season 1 or 2.
Okay, well, I came
She
in for
didn't
the
do
last
season
episode
1.
of 2.
Then it was season 2 then.
But I don't
Yeah.
think the show had come out because I remember. So I auditioned in person, and I remember getting the sides, and I remember looking up the show, and there was only the YouTube stuff,
Right.
so
Yeah.
it must not have come out yet.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out what pitter patter meant because I had,
You're like,
Did you
what are
figure it
these
out?
2 words?
I did not figure it out until I was in the room.
Describe for the audience what pitter patter means to you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what I thought it was.
Yes,
'Cause
yes.
when you're an actor and you don't know what something means, sometimes you have to make it up.
We've been there a lot together. I think
so
I've read a
many
lot of scripts with
times.
you where you're like, I don't know what this means. Let's just
invent something.
Yeah.
Let's make a choice.
Hey, make a
So,
choice. Yeah.
So the scene that I auditioned was the scene I do at the end of episode 2, which is where I come in out of the car and
Hey, big boy.
Lisa's like, this is my cousin and I have the dog, whatever.
see if they'll have a go around back.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one
Sexy
of those
voice, sexy
weird
voice,
audition scenes because it's like I don't really do that much in it and it's a lot of listening.
They're just like looking for a vibe check
Yeah,
at that
exactly.
point. Yeah.
And at that time in my acting career, I was still doing really dumb things like miming in scenes, which please
me- Oh, I know
actors
what you're
don't do
saying.
that. Yeah, I had a dog,
Being like-
so I was like miming that I had like a dog on a leash. Like,
Yeah, don't
In
do
the
it.
audition?
in the audition, I was like,
Are you not
"This
supposed
is
to do
me,
that?
my dog." No,
We're not supposed to do that anymore?
mime really don't mime.
I'm like,
no, you're not.
No, you're
such a
not.
shit.
Just
You're never.
like
I used
Gun.
to do that
yeah,
though.
of course.
With,
I
we
did
all
it in
did.
Letterkenny.
We all did.
Okay, but so I have my dog by the leash, and it's at the end of the scene that I have to say pitter patter, and I figured my choice was that that's something I say to my dog.
Oh,
So I was
no,
just
that
like
makes sense.
do the scene, and I was like pitter patter,
It's like telling your dog to go pee.
You just
Yeah.
go pee 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 poo.
Pee, pee.
and then I walk away, and then they were like, okay, cut, and they were like, that was great, Clark. We're just gonna do it one more time. We just wanted to let you know, pitter patter actually means like, the saying like pitter patter, let's get at her. I was like,
It means and then says the thing.
I was like, right, of course. Of
course.
I meant like, let's get, like the dog. Like, of
Yeah.
course, let's get at her.
I'm really smart. They're like, okay, it's fine. Let's just take it
She
back to
reads
Wednesday.
books, so imagine you've read a book and you know what words are.
It's hard. That's really hard to do.
Did you do the audition again then? And then
I did it again. And then I booked it.
Yeah?
And
No callback?
No callback. I mean, at
She's
the
too
time, it was
good.
probably a very small. I doubt Jared knew Rosie, that he was writing Rosie to be in so many seasons.
That's
Yeah.
probably true. He definitely. I mean, most of the girlfriends in the show last like 5 seconds, right? That's
Yeah.
the idea. So he probably didn't expect you to come back so much.
No, but he always
so
told
likable.
me that he would have me as long as I'm available. And that was always
Nice.
really nice. And he did that. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had booked the spin-off to Supernatural
remember
that was
that,
supposed to be
Wayward
called
Sisters.
Wayward Sisters.
Yeah.
And I had to go shoot in Vancouver. And I signed like a 7-year deal. So I thought I was like
You're set.
out.
You were going to buy a
forever.
beach house.
I was gonna, yeah. Even though I didn't want that show. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you would have wanted a beach house.
At the time, I would have been like, I'm too good for da-da-da." I'm
No,
like,
but you're-
please give me that beach house now.
No,
but-
exactly. That's the thing is,
at the time going, I'm too good, for, a beach house.
you know what
Honestly,
it
it was
was?
so much fun,
Is
though.
You were so specifically, I remember this, you were obsessed with being challenged as an actor and you wanted these really complex roles.
Yeah.
And the Supernatural spinoff was a delightful role and simple and quite, I want to say two-dimensional, but it was like you guys were just solving crimes. Like it was
Yeah.
just having fun solving crimes. Whereas like
7-year deal.
7-year
deal
deal
is
to
crazy.
do that
That's
is a
pretty
crazy.
intense.
But
That's
it's
a
also
lot
the
to
dream.
sign in
a
your
lot of
early
ways.
20s.
Yes.
When you have a very different vision for yourself. But I will say, I feel like it turned out the best way it could have because I went in and did 3 episodes of Supernatural, one of them being the backdoor pilot for Wayward Sisters. We did a bunch of like arms training. I did like mixed martial arts for like 2 months. It was so much
That's so
fun.
cool.
Yeah, we shot in Vancouver, 3 episodes in and out, and then it didn't get picked up. So I feel like I got best
But
of
did you
both
feel
worlds.
You going, yay.
Did you feel relief though, actually, at the
did,
time?
genuinely.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the classic woo thing of like what's meant for you will be yours. And like that was like a good experience to go through and maybe just to check in what you prioritize. And then your
sure.
career took such an interesting turn.
For
And
sure.
thank God
Straight
you weren't-
downwards.
No, opposite. Evan. And like
Shit.
No, but it's true because 7-year contract would have really halted you in different ways.
For sure.
And it would have been
Yeah.
great in other ways, sure. But
This
like
money.
Almost the exact same thing happened to me on, do you remember Transylvania? It was
Yeah.
around the exact same time I signed a 7-year deal to do a different CW show.
Yeah.
But I was hunched over the whole time in the show. And I was like,
I do remember that.
I would be dead if that had
No,
gone.
you're like, I'm
I
sorry,
would-
I'm already actually committed to another show where I'm hunched over
Yeah, sorry,
24/7. But in this one, I have to do like full backflips as well. So I'm going to choose
Which is
that,
sick.
which
And
is
I'm really
sick.
good at it.
I was on a rig doing spinning stuff on that too. Okay. They put
okay.
me on a
God, you were
string.
really in a box.
Yeah, I still am.
You
think
have
I've
a
gotten
hit.
out of the box? I still get called to be a goblin like once a
All the
week.
time.
It's like, do you
love being
want to eat people in this one, or do you want to not eat people?
You're
What's
really
your?
good at that though.
You
We all,
like
hey,
it.
we all have our thing.
I had a
Don't you
dream
like
the other
it?
night that I got cast as in a romantic comedy. Like I literally was dreaming.
As you should.
You should.
Guys, it was a dream.
You will.
Exactly. A dream you should never let go
You
of.
believe in dreams, though, don't you?
I do. And to speak on that, I was going to say that something that I learned doing Wayward Sisters and Supernatural, even though ultimately I'm so grateful for that experience, the reason I ended up signing that test deal is because my agent at the time basically told me I was never going to get it. Because I don't know if you guys listening know what a test deal is, but when you audition and have to sign a test deal, it means that before to even be able to audition, you have to sign your contract so that if you do get the part, you've already signed it and you have to do it.
I like how you're
That's
talking
crazy.
to them,
Is
but
that a weird
you're
thing to
talking to
do?
me.
No,
I didn't know
no,
this.
that's perfect.
Oh,
I didn't know
No,
this.
I think that's great because like it is a nice
crazy.
clarification. It's a really specific type of deal, which I think is bullshit.
Have you
Yeah.
signed a test deal before?
Once, but
They
it
don't
also
happen
never went.
as
It
often
also
anymore
never went
in the same
through.
way. Yeah.
Huh. It sounds
Anyways.
very like coercive. They
Yeah.
try to trick you into doing
And
something.
they're like telling you, they're like, we're manipulating
Yeah,
you.
you'll never get it if you don't do this.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't already
Right.
agree.
You don't even get the opportunity to try.
I guess from their POV, it's a way of like, do you really want this or not? Decide now before we even waste our time like working on it with you.
Because
But
someone
it's-
out there does want it.
But what
Right.
they're also doing is going, there's 3 other people that are going to sign this. So it makes it hard to negotiate.
Yeah, because the Wayward Sisters were how many of them? Was it 4 people?
It was me, Catherine, and there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Plus 2 other women as well.
And some of them were coming off of doing like Supernatural for like years before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was like they'd already
Kim
been in
and
the
Brianna.
world. They were already stoked to do it.
I am shocked that show never went.
It makes
I
no
know,
sense that it didn't
make
go.
any sense. It
Was
had
it-
a built-in audience.
Oh my God,
It's pretty
Supernatural
wild.
fans are insane. They're going to come for you so hard for saying you didn't want the show to go. You're going to be like, they're going to hound you.
I also
They're
said
gonna
that I'm
find you.
grateful for the opportunity.
No, Clark,
And
that's why I was trying to
it-
talk you out of your hole.
If
Clark
it had
loved the
happened,
show.
I would have been really happy.
She loved it.
I'm happy with however life flows.
Well,
Exactly.
that's the point. It's
That's
like
the
that
point.
didn't go, wasn't supposed to go. I was actually having a conversation with Connor about like, sometimes I get really tight about wanting things to happen in this way that's like,
We were just
and
talking
then-
about that like
and
20
it,
minutes
yeah,
ago.
and it like never,
there.
Yeah.
and that's when it never happens. And it's like you just have to be able to sit back sometimes and watch things play out.
Totally.
Can
And
you do that though?
Yeah.
Yes, I've had to practice
yes.
it. So I did the first show that I did that was kind of like a bigger show was this sci-fi show called Ascension, and it was like an American production.
Jackie Byers.
It was Jackie Byers.
I went to university with her.
Yeah.
Cute.
And
everyone.
I wanted it so badly to have a second season
Yeah, it
to
was
the point
good.
that I was dreaming about it all the time, but in a really stressful way. And it's almost like my obsession with it going like forced it away, which I know isn't true.
God.
That's so
But
not
I
true.
feel like that happens sometimes. though.
But that was
You strangle the blessing or whatever.
I did. I held on too tight. And I think it's because I could feel instinctually that it wasn't going to go and I wanted a different outcome. And it was a very good lesson, especially in this career, to kind of just learn, if you can, to be a little bit removed and just like trust that things that are meant for you will
Oh my
find
god!
you.
Totally.
Do you
It's
do that with
very hard.
relationships
I
too?
was just
'Cause it's
about
like the
to
same
say that it's
concept,
the
yeah.
same exact concept.
Yeah.
Strangle the blessing. I've never heard that before, but that's
It's perfectly put.
messed up.
What are you? Hey, what are you? A Virgo or
That's messed
something?
up. Strangle the blessing.
Okay, so back to the Letterkenny of it all. So you
Yeah.
get in season 2. We don't know. I remember meeting you for the first time.
I remember meeting you for the first time.
And sorry, we don't have any recollection of you actually. But I remember Clark came into the van and I saw her, and I had been with just boys for so long that I saw her and I like, and I'm a pretty maybe shy person upon first meetings with most people.
Reserved.
But
Yeah.
reserved. But I like
Intimidating.
Regal.
hugged her right away,
Very
being
regal.
like, "Thank God
I remember
you're
that.
here." And I meant it so much.
I felt it.
Not that the guys were a bad time, but just to have another woman there was so nice.
Oh my God. And
Yeah.
having a woman hug me and say that. And I was just like, a woman who wants me on set. I hadn't experienced that yet. Because you know how it can be.
We had come off a couple of
We had
experiences,
PTSD from other
Yeah.
women on set.
which is so shitty.
It's so shit.
And such a bad. I'm so glad. I think, yeah, I'm going to say it. Our relationship on that show and also the other women on Letterkenny healed that stuff that had
Absolutely.
happened previously.
Yeah. Because
I
I was
remember-
afraid to meet you. You were who I was most afraid to meet. And then you gave me a hug immediately, and I just was so relieved. And then we all went to the keg.
Hell yeah.
As we do.
As we do.
Hey, Keg, come in and
Come
you know,
sponsor us.
Come sponsor
Honestly,
us.
that would be a great
It would
sponsorship.
make
Really
so
good
much
sponsor.
sense.
We need
Or
steak and
Earls,
lobster like right here, just while we're doing
That's
the
not a bad
podcast.
idea.
That's a fun segment.
And we turn it into ASMR.
Oh my god, I've never been to the Keg Mansion, like downtown.
What?
I know, I've never been.
We got to go.
Are you even
It's haunted. I hear.
from here?
No,
No,
Oakville.
you're not.
Michelle, I remember when we went to the CFC barbecue one year. Your nemesis was there.
Why are you bringing up a time I wasn't there?
Sorry.
Yeah, that is kind of a weird.
Kinda rude.
Okay. So, anyways,
kidding.
moving on.
Please go. CFC
there was
barbecue.
a-
No.
You actually
CFC
might have
barbecue.
been there. Were you never? Have you ever gone to the CFC
I've gone
barbecue?
once. I've only
They
been
stopped
invited
inviting
once.
me at some point. I think once
I only got it
Letterkenny got
once.
canceled, they were like, "Fuck that guy." But we
That
went.
weird goblin
Yeah,
keeps
that
showing
goblin.
up.
Why
Where's
is
the
he doing
shrimp?
backflips in the corner? What the hell?
There was your nemesis there, and I remember you told Tyler and I, you're like, "Oh, she's over there," and Tyler and I were like, "You want us to go talk to her?"
What would you have
And you were-
said?
and nothing.
Yeah.
We just wanted to let her know that we support her.
I would like to
We knew she was going to
clarify.
stop.
I wasn't like that bitch.
No, you were like,
no.
ugh.
It's like fear of God.
Yeah.
This person, like, I wasn't just like
She's scary.
She's kind of. It was like this person traumatized
Yeah.
me, and I
No,
know
I
you
understand.
had a similar
I
situation.
have a nemesis as well.
And it's so unfortunate because you and I both love women.
I know.
And I think this industry teaches some people
Yeah.
that women, there's such a scarcity that like
Competition.
the competition between women on set is excruciating.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Stepping on each other's necks to get ahead is like very common.
And especially the
world.
dynamic of if you're the younger woman and
was-
then the
yes.
older woman on set, or not vice versa, but like these kind of bad dynamics of ageism that goes on between women that I think it's really important we all really work hard to battle against.
Yeah, it's our generation to do that. I
It
think.
really
It does seem
is.
like there's a little bit of a change with it. And maybe this is just a totally external viewpoint, but like from what I've seen, especially on newer shows, there's just a lot more communication and a lot more people like being open. And maybe that's the advent of all your dirty laundry will be aired on social media. So you better act right.
A bit of fear never hurt no one.
True.
But like I'm
Yeah.
seeing less and less of like maybe I'm just observing it less and they're being more secretive about it. But
I think it's worse form now. It used to be like maybe just because it could exist behind closed doors more easily, but even just 10 years ago it was like insane. And then Letterkenny felt like such a safe haven, and all the women that showed up to that show had like a similar vibe about them.
Totally.
I didn't have one bad experience.
you
neither.
met Nadine on Letterkenny too, right? Yeah, and Nadine was at your New Year's Eve
With my family, yeah.
with your family literally
Yeah.
3 days ago. Like how cute is that?
And you guys spent New Year's together too, right?
We did.
We did.
At Jacob.
Jacob's?
I know.
I know, it's such
So
it's such
cute.
a family. Did you feel that way? Like, I guess with Letterkenny, it was such short shooting. You would come in, but we've talked a lot about the camaraderie on the set, and like, it was such a long period of time. And you've been on so many other sets. Like, I mean, have you had similar experiences, or what was Letterkenny like when you look back on your career so far? What was that experience
Yeah,
like
'cause your
for
career's
you?
over. So we want you to do a
No, that's
retrospective.
why I said so far, you idiot.
I'm retired.
He's so combative in 2026.
That's 2026 for us.
It's hard to compare because even though I was in and out, it did span so many years for me. I
watched
really
you grow up.
feel like
Yeah.
stop taking the words out
Yeah,
of
let
my
her
mouth.
speak.
Sorry, I just spent a lot of time with Clark.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say. But yeah, I feel like I grew up on Letterkenny, and it's really funny. I think it was last year or the year before, I got a new demo reel made. I sent you the guy.
I got my demo reel made to copy Clark exactly with the same guy.
The guy's really good.
He's super
Wait,
good.
I need
So
a new.
good.
I need a new one. Will
Yeah,
you send?
costly
Yeah.
but worth it.
Totally.
Especially because it just takes so much time to do it yourself, and it's never going to be as good as you want it to be. And he made me a
hate-
sick one.
And
I'll
I
show
was
you.
surprised to see all that Letterkenny on your demo
Yeah,
reel. But like that was an important part of your career.
It really creates a range to include that, because so much of what I do now is drama and
Weeping,
so dark.
pregnant.
I'm like,
it's just
all the time. I'm like possessed all the
I was
time.
going to say possessed often.
I love to be possessed.
Yeah, possessed often.
But anyways, to get this demo reel done, I had to look through all of my work on Letterkenny and like select episodes for him to look at. So I literally watched every single season that I was in and every single episode. And first of all, what a humbling experience, because holy
so?
fuck was I bad in the beginning.
Shut
I don't even feel bad saying that. It was a fascinating experience rewatching it. I don't feel negative about it at all. Like when you start at something, you're not meant to be good at it. Except for maybe you. I know
100%.
you want to you start things and you're perfect at it, whatever. I'll just skip that for you.
Yeah, we'll just kind of like
we'll just
breeze
move
past
you can
that.
speak for me and I'll speak for you, and then we won't have to talk to each other for the
They've
rest
been
of the
friends for a
podcast.
long time. This
Very
is fine.
long
Yeah.
time. But the point is, I watched it, and to me, obviously, because I know where my talents are today,
Mm-hmm.
I watch my first few seasons and I see somebody who's really uncomfortable.
You're nervous.
So nervous, and that's
course.
okay.
Yeah.
Again, like I watch her and I'm like, oh, Clarky girl.
Me too. When we had to
Yeah.
rewatch the first seasons, I was like,
It's hard,
Oh,
but
I'm
it's funny.
like, I'm like bad at acting.
Exactly.
But it's also okay because I think I did have a lot of growth on the show, and I'm sure you
Exactly.
witnessed the same
That's
thing.
what I mean.
The difference between beginning and end. It's like, okay, at least I'm not stagnant.
No, I'm not. I'm not discrediting your guys' experience. I just think the audience would never agree with you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I disagree. I actually got some comments being like, "It's cool to see how much better Michelle is."
That's what I
In
mean.
season like 3 on,
I
I'm
can't
like,
believe you were
But it'd
looking
be
at those
crazy if
comments.
it wasn't like that. We were kids when we
Yeah.
started the show,
Yeah.
basically. I hadn't done that much.
no,
But,
me too. I've done like
yeah.
3 things, but comedy is also a
It's
beast.
so different, and it's such specific comedy. The rhythm of Letterkenny is its own
It
beast.
is. And to be
it's
that
intimidating.
confident.
Yeah, and for me, I'm coming into an already established. You guys had done 2 seasons. You're already an established crew. You already have the rhythm. I'm coming in. I also always find it hard to play this more straight person, and because you want to be funny so badly, and you have to like fight against that because you ruin it.
You're also playing against the straightest of weird comedy.
Totally.
Like Kiso's character in that, giving you fucking nothing. and then your other co-star's a dog. It's like you didn't come into like the
So
Skids or like the other Hicks
And
even.
then
It was
also
like,
your first shot in the show is a close-up on your butt. And
It's a
you're like,
close-up on my
and, like,
butt.
it's weird that I was nervous.
It's a slow-mo with a massive dog
And
that
an
was 2
audience.
years old that was not trained,
Yeah.
that I couldn't get out of the car.
oh my God, Stormy. Finding Stormy a stud.
Yeah.
Though that's we've talked about this a lot, especially with the women on the show. We were really young.
So young.
The set was a very warm and welcoming set.
I didn't even have a butt then for them to be zooming.
But they zoomed on it anyways.
I was like, damn it, that's a flat ass.
No.
It's okay. It was the skinny jeans. They're tight.
Those damn skinnies. God.
I've always said I have an undercover butt, and it really didn't.
We have a lot of
help
like butt shaking TikToks to record after this.
We've
I
got a
hope
lot
we
of work
do.
to do.
Yeah, you
But
sent
anyways,
them to
by
me.
the end of watching it all, I was like, wow,
There she is.
there she is. She's
There's
coming
some
out.
deep soul behind Rosie's eyes in those final seasons. I think your arc was really cool in that way where it's like we actually got to know her.
Yeah, there's that Marvel actor.
There she is. Let's talk about Venom.
Ooh.
Yeah, like was there something that surprised you about doing a Marvel movie? Like did you have any expectations going in, and then when you actually arrived they were like different than you expected?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, maybe I thought I'd do Marvel at some point in my career, but in my mind that was like a decade away. Like it just wasn't even on my radar.
Because
As
it just happened
possibility.
overnight.
It
From
happened.
Changeling, you hopped into Marvel.
The interesting thing
Changeling
is-
was
oh,
a
yeah.
show that Clark did for Apple. And I was
Yes.
going to ask, like, how did the Marvel thing come to be? Because I know that that's like pretty like
There's a link.
incestuous world.
Yeah.
And
Incestuous,
so-
that's the word you want to associate with it.
you know
They want
what?
to fuck their siblings.
I kind of do.
Okay,
I'm
fair enough.
sticking with the word.
Fair enough.
Okay, so The Changeling was written and showrun by a wonderful woman named Kelly Marcel, who, guys, I learned how to do this to be more Gen Z.
Very Gen Z. Hey, wait, I know
I
it
shouldn't
too.
have outed myself, but yeah, I'm so proud of myself.
We're so
Anyways,
old.
We're
What
so
the hell?
old. It's okay.
That actually hurt
We're
my
old
fingers
together.
a lot. I think I have
Do you have
arthritis.
arthritis? Yeah, okay.
I
Jesus.
have arthritis.
Anyways, Kelly, wrote and show ran The Changeling. And towards the end of filming that, she started coming up to me and talking about, because she wrote all 3 Venoms, and she was
love the Venom movies.
she was either going to be writing it or had already written it. I honestly can't remember, but I just remember her starting to talk to me about Venom 3 while we were doing The Changeling. And one day she came up to me with her phone and she shows me a text conversation with Tom Hardy that she has just sent my photo to.
What's he smell like? Sorry.
Yeah, what's
he
his
smell
musk like?
Side.
We're really skipping, guys. So she, wrote to Tom, and it was a photo of me, and she showed me. She's like, "We're gonna get you in Venom 3," and I just remember being like, "Haha, lol."
Right,
Then
this is
went
a
back to
joke,
filming.
haha.
Yeah, and then she texted me about it maybe like 2 months after we finished filming.
I remember this happening and you telling
Yeah.
me this and also being like, that's really like,
I
what a
was
fun
like,
thing
LOL,
to do.
Yeah.
haha.
Yeah.
And then maybe a few months after that, my team calls me and my team's like, we just got off the phone with Sony Casting and they want to cast you and give you an offer for Venom 3.
No auditions, straight. That is so Hollywood.
It was they
That's
were like, "Do you know
crazy.
anything about this?" I
You didn't even tell them.
like,
no, I never told
kinda.
them.
I would have been I would have immediately hounded my agent and been like, keep an eye out for this.
Never.
This could happen.
It so wasn't a real thing.
didn't think it was
I
real.
should have known with Kelly. I know Kelly way more now
Yeah.
after this. Now I understand when she says that she really
It's crazy
She
that
means
that's
it.
how the
like
industry
generally
can
people
be.
don't.
No, it's
They
true. Like
can't- yeah.
people talk a lot of shit,
Yeah.
but like that's
And I've really learned throughout the years
through.
that nothing's real until you're on
the
that
plane,
set.
yeah.
or on the plane or whatever,
Yeah.
until it's cut, wrapped, and on a screen.
Until
but-
you're watching it.
Truly,
Yeah.
because I know I have a
Yeah,
friend who
fair.
did a series, and then they shot the whole thing, never came out.
Oh my God.
Brutal, or like they didn't
Devastating.
finish the end because of pandemic or something, and then they
Right.
just never came
Like
back to
Backo.
it.
imagine shooting a whole
Brutal.
entire series and being
Brutal.
like, "This is gonna be my moment."
It really was
It's
one of those too.
That's insane. So where did Venom shoot?
I shot in London, England. I feel like I have to specify because
Canadians.
Canadians. My family's in London, Ontario.
Yeah,
so.
but no one who watches this podcast is from Canada.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
there's a London, Ontario.
There
That's where my
is.
family's from. Please
And it's
don't
fine.
go stalk them.
Good shawarma.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, I only ever eat
A lot
at
of
my
Lebanese people
grandparents'.
moved to London, Ontario.
just for the shawarma.
Well, they
Good to know.
brought
Best
the
shawarma I know is here in Toronto, like Scarborough-ish.
Yeah, pretty good too.
Yeah, I shot in London and in Spain.
That's so
But I know they
nice.
also
Crazy.
shot in Vegas and one other place.
I want to be on
but
a
I can't
movie where
remember.
you shoot in all these different cities.
Well,
That
that's
sounds
what I'm saying.
fun.
I've
Like,
been lucky.
I mean, to
It's a
be on a
notch on the
set
belt.
that like massive with that type of a budget, and a star like Tom Hardy, who seems just like such an enigma and so interesting, and loves a dog, which
Loves
I
a
really
dog.
care about that about him. He loves a dog.
Does he?
Yeah, like he's like a big dog guy.
Do you guys know he's a fighter?
I
think
knew
he
was
does jujitsu.
a
He looks-
MySpace
Or MMA,
rapper.
I can't remember. Yeah, that too.
I like him in what's the crazy movie with Charlize Theron, the like
Mad
apocalypse-
Max.
Him in
I
Mad Max,
love him in Mad
saying
Max and
one
Nicholas
word
Hoult.
the whole
Incredible
movie and just
movie.
being like
So good,
blue
though.
You
stealing.
ever seen the black and white
great.
cut of that movie?
No.
Unbelievable. So good.
I love it.
So, okay, I
Oh, you wanted to ask if it was as what I thought it would be?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes and no. Like it. I don't know if I would want that in.
Was
I
it
gonna say
as
it wasn't
massive?
as fun as I thought it was
Okay,
going to
because
be.
you
but
thought you were
that's-
going to get to
it's-
set.
But it was still
specific.
like in moments so fun. But it just like, I think, you know what it was? I thought I'd be able to do more of my own. I think I
Stunts.
thought I'd be doing more like motion capture.
yeah.
And I do have a funny, terrible story though about one time where I wanted to do my own stunt and begged for it and how I got it. So the stunt team were incredible. Love them so much. But there was this one, generally speaking, when it's my symbiote, it's not me.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like transitioning in and out, then I'm like rolling into it, rolling out, or like moving into it.
And you get to do the roles.
I get to do like little things like that. But there was this one beat where I just happened to be on set because I think they'd have to like put me in quickly afterwards. But there was just like tall, one of these stunt doubles was like a tall white guy and he was like wearing all black. And there was this scene where my friend Jared Abrahamson's coming in on like this huge Hummer. And I land as my symbiote with Chiwetel Ejiofor in one arm and a soldier who's had his legs blown off in another arm. But it's my stunt double doing this because it has to be like taller, and he's like holding both of them and has to give Juno Temple Chiwetel and then put the guy with his legs blown off into the Hummer that arrives. Okay, so there's a lot of pieces. I look at that and go, I want to do that.
And you have to carry these two.
So I was like, I want to
people.
do that. Our stunt coordinator's like,
No.
I don't think you're going to do this one. Like, just let us do it. It's already rigged up. I was like, I want to do it. He's like, it's heavy. Like there was wires holding, but I still have to hold a lot of it. And I was like, if I can pick up Chiwetel, can I do it? And then before anyone can say anything, I look at Chiwetel, I give him a nod. I bend my knees. I take him by the knees and I lift him up. Chiwetel, love him so much. I don't think he's used to being picked up by little girls.
Yeah.
He's just being picked up at all. I don't think
I don't
when you're an
think so.
adult man,
He
He's
didn't-
an
usually you don't get
Oscar
picked-
nominated.
Usually you don't get picked up at a certain point in
You're
your
like,
life.
you're like,
He's like
come
a
here.
I think I'm
serious British actor
Done
who's
with
like the
this part.
sweetest person
What was
ever.
his face like, or could you even see it, or were you mushed into
He
his
was
chest
in
while you were
shock.
lifting? Okay, that's
he
what
literally
I thought.
was just like I just don't think he could fathom that it was actually happening.
And
'cause
how
I
many
didn't-
days had you been working together at this point?
enough? Like this is towards the end.
I don't think there's enough days that you could be
not
working
for
with
Chiwetel.
someone.
But at least there was a little bit of
No,
relationship.
there was.
So that's
like,
good.
and
Thank God.
I'm the type of person, you know what I'm like.
Oh,
like,
I do.
I'm annoying on set, and it's okay.
I call it fun.
yeah, the right people do.
I think you're a lot of fun on set.
Thank you so
fun.
much.
Yeah.
But I don't
You
want,
could-
when everyone's
production
just
might be
like
upset.
on their phone,
Bit of
I'm
time wasting.
bored. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
let's talk. Let's
No
talk.
phones on
Let's
set.
do shit.
What are we doing
so
here?
that's
This is the
what
dream.
I
True.
did. And I feel like I eventually got Chiwetel because he's more like keeps to himself,
Sure.
more serious.
Did
he
it-
has his own family, but I got him to read us A Christmas Carol during
Because his voice is so nice.
because it's his favorite.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Did
Super
did a
sweet.
PA come running over
not
and be
done the
like,
story.
"Drop Chiwetel"?
No, I picked him up and I was strong and I put him right back down. And then guess what happened?
What?
The
You had a
coordinator said I
herniated
could do
disc.
it.
Oh.
And then it gets worse.
What?
I really regretted it, guys. I shouldn't have done this.
okay.
Because then, fucking hell. Then, okay, so again, I have to
Why am
hold
I
up.
nervous?
You should be. I have to hold up. I'm so sorry. It's so bad. I have to hold up Chiwetel, who's injured for this scene. So he's putting his weight on me. Then there's the guy who has his legs blown off, who is an actual guy who doesn't have I think his legs were cut like in mid-thigh.
Okay.
Anyways, so I know
So I'm really
everyone's
scared.
uncomfortable. I'm really sorry.
I'm scared.
Everyone in this scene was a trooper. So my friend Jared comes in really quick with the Hummer. And
Jared was also in Letterkenny, by the way.
Jared was in Letterkenny and in The Changeling with me.
Not
And then
Jared-
we did
not Jared
Not Jared
Kiso.
Kiso.
Jared Abrahamson.
He played one of the Americans.
We just keep working together and it's amazing. I love him lots. But anyways, so my job is to pass off Chiwetel, okay?
Yeah.
And then put the soldier into the Hummer.
Okay.
The Hummer comes in, hits its mark. I would say 10 takes in a row. I cannot get the soldier through the door. I keep hitting him. I keep hitting him against the side mirror of the Hummer. So it's just me going,
What part of him are you hitting against the side mirror?
like his side body.
You're
but he's
you're
hol-
smashing him
I'm
into
smashing it like time and time again.
And how
I'm
much are
getting
you
red
holding him?
A lot.
But he's on like a lever
on a
or
wire.
a wire rather.
So
Okay.
like there's help, but I would say it's like 60-40 me.
One armed?
Yeah, I have to be
That's-
like this.
And you're
Crazy.
chucking a guy into a
And I'm
thing
chucking
over?
it, but I couldn't do it.
Well,
of course
And then
not.
after like the fourth take of me just smashing him into this side mirror, I looked to the stunt coordinator and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And he goes,
I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
How much do you
this.
think
I regret this.
monetarily that mistake cost production? Because honestly, on a set like this,
I know,
it is
I
$5,000
I know.
a minute.
but you know what? He looked at me and he said, I know you can do it. He's
the-
like, you got this.
the person you were carrying.
He wouldn't. No. Well, he just.
He was like, I know you
He's
can't
like,
do this.
cut.
No, he
Someone help
was
me.
so
He's got
lovely. 'Cause
6
I was like, I'm
concussions.
so sorry every time. And he would just like look at me and smile and be like, it's okay. Like, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. And then
There's blood dripping
the
down from the side.
coordinator said, you can do it. Get back in there. And I didn't. I did it
And you did it.
So
eventually
that's
20
the take
takes later.
that's in the movie?
No, I got him in there without hitting him.
That's in the movie.
That's in the movie.
Is there a blooper reel somewhere of you
I don't think that would be right.
dropping Chiwetel
Have that out there.
20 times in a row and smashing this guy into a
I
car?
never dropped Chiwetel.
Is that in your demo reel?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And it's you. You're like, oh! It's like, wow, the symbiote looks really in pain for this simple maneuver.
I just wanted to show them that girls can be strong too.
are
Honestly,
strong.
stunts are so
doubt.
fun to
So
do.
fun.
I did one earlier. I play sort of, so annoying, can't fully say, but I did a movie earlier this year where I got to do a lot of like superhuman strength stunts.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of me like kicking the shit out of people that were on wires. And it's me
Yes.
being like, my little bean arm being like, watch out. And then them like flying across the room. It's so
Powerful.
fun and it makes you feel so good.
Yeah.
And I like got a bit banged up and everyone's like, are you okay? I'm like, fine.
I love when people
go
ask
again.
if you're okay and you get to feel strong.
It's good.
This is interesting. It's like it's not like this is the opposite Michelle that I know, but the Michelle that I know is like, where's my bone broth? I need some bone broth. I'm feeling a little run
that's
down
a
right now.
temperature
Darling.
thing.
Yeah, honestly, I have the same thing. And my acupuncturist told me that I can't have cold fluids because some people can have colds, but I
We
can't.
Bad for
You know
circulation.
what? Same with my wife. She's
Yeah,
freezing
honestly,
cold
that
all the time.
tracks. That
That's
really
why
tracks.
Can't have a
people
smoothie.
in Asian countries are doing so well in a health way and aging so well in a health way.
Warm
because
liquids only?
They don't sip cold things. They constantly are sipping warm teas and broths and things like that.
Yeah.
My body temperature will drop. When I shot a movie in London and we had this outdoor scene, everyone was coping with it no problem, but I was in a tank top doing things. But it was fine. But it
Always.
was kind of raining
Yeah.
and stuff. They had to shut the production down because I was going into hypothermia.
I have a vivid memory. If you guys
And I
can,
was like, I feel fine. And the nurse was like, we
You're
can't
not
shoot.
fine.
Your body temperature just dropped like 5 degrees in
That's
3 minutes.
insane.
one of the all-time
So weak.
wildest, like maybe this is the biggest stunt on Letterkenny, is you two sunbathing basically in the middle of winter.
That was insane.
Tyler and they had to get this shot in, and you're
We're like,
both wearing like two pieces,
was
so you have like
insane.
you have
We
your
did that so
stomachs
much.
out,
Yeah.
and
No, we had our whole body.
oh no,
bodies
I know,
out.
but like Tyler
Nipples
and I are
out.
wearing a lot of clothes, and we're freezing to death. And we come up to you guys, and you guys are supposed to be the coolest
coolest
people in
kids
the
in the
world.
world.
And it's supposed to be
not
so
moving.
hot.
And
We're sweating.
And you're like lying there, and you're like totally still, and you're like, why don't you skids go join TikTok? And you put your sunglasses down, and then they all cut, and you're like, oh!
We needed the sunglasses so no one saw us crying.
No, literally.
Comes running over and just throws blankets
Blue
on top
lips,
of your face.
Blue lips.
Oh my God.
They kept
Very
having to
in.
put on like our lip like stick
Yeah.
to provide color to our frozen
The
mouth.
blood was
like
drained.
it was.
We're just breathing into each other's faces.
Oh, it was so
That
crazy.
was crazy. I actually want to watch that scene again right now just to see if you can tell. I don't think
I don't think you
I think
can.
we're really good actors.
I think we're really
I think
good.
we're really
and
good
so
actors.
you can't
could
really
never
Tyler and
know.
I are
Never
like
know.
shivering though while we're delivering our lines.
Yeah. It's just it's a temperature thing. It's so annoying. I'm glad to hear that you experience it similarly.
All the time.
I'm happy to do anything physical, but like put me inside.
Please.
Yeah, put me in a coat.
Put me in a studio.
LA writers writing from that heat for Toronto weather. Stop it, please.
Please stop it. You don't understand what you're
She's
dealing
in
with.
a tank top and shorts. It's minus 15
She should just
here.
be wearing clothing appropriate for the weather.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, but it's March.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, sweetie, it's going to be snowing for another month.
So
and
I'm
a
wearing
half
a
here.
parka.
The thing I learned about moving to Toronto recently is that it snows every day. That's what I learned.
It didn't used to. Or it used to and then it didn't for a long time and now we're back.
I like snow.
Crazy.
Okay, wait, guys.
Yeah, were you not
feel
done your
like
Chiwetel story?
No, I'm done that story.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm starting to sound really ungrateful.
Oh my God. I
Oh,
disagree.
like
I
about
need
your
to go back
career?
to Venom because it actually, so many parts of it were really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Spain when I
Yeah.
got to do wire work and stunts and stuff. The only thing that's less fun than you think is when you're working in a studio and you're doing like one scene for 2 weeks. And it's
Yeah.
like really repetitive of like the
course.
same thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's just like disillusionment of what you think it's going to be and that's it. But it was
So
really
what are
honestly
the
so
other
great.
good things you enjoyed about it?
Juno Temple.
I hear she's the cutest girl.
She's the best.
Yeah, she seems great.
Like love her so much and she just like because she's from London, she when we weren't filming she'd show me around like her London, which felt really special.
Intimate. That's nice.
Yeah, super intimate. We just had so much, we were like giggling little girls on set and it was just so much fun.
How long was the whole like production shoot for you, I guess?
For me, I think it was 2 months.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
something like that.
I think it's like the classic thing of the indie movie world can be really great because it's like so small and kind of guerrilla style filmmaking where it's like so huge days and da da da. And that can be really fun. But then there's the con side of that that's like lower budgets. You can't get everything. You don't have time to
Or
really.
no budget.
Yeah. But whereas
Like
these
this.
big productions, yeah, like the studio.
You're right.
We're here.
sponsor them.
Yeah.
Please. For the love of
But
God.
and then you go to the other like a Marvel movie which has like everything and there are challenges there too in a different
for
way. Like
sure.
you don't sound ungrateful. I think it's just a nice realistic look at what filmmaking actually can be.
Okay, thank you.
And so yeah, you explained it really well.
Totally.
Totally.
Clark, we have so much more to talk about. I feel like you can't go back to LA yet. I feel like we have to have you for a second episode.
Yeah, we're going to need a part 2, 3,
I know.
We did, for
4
sure.
through 10.
Well, next time you're back, please come back on.
I will.
And I guess like before, because would you like to do a spare hearts question with us and give some people some advice? Because I feel like you're an incredible advice giver.
It is kind of my favorite thing to do.
Let's do it.
All right,
But I've been told
Oh,
by
that
your
I
team.
give tough love. So
That's fine. Tough love works
Good.
on
tough
these
love
people.
is still love.
exactly. It's just a bit tough.
Tough.
Okay, so I actually have
just
two.
direct.
I have two here that we can address, which I think will be pretty fun.
Okay.
Who picks these?
Usually Evan right now.
Yeah.
He's been kind of in charge.
Yeah.
Did you get many of
Michelle
them?
can't read.
I don't know how to read.
Well, we okay.
Honestly,
so this
it's better that way.
I know. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
This first one is really lovely. She starts off by saying all these nice things and how she started off actually watching Heated Rivalry and then saw the Jacob interview with us and then blasted through all 12 seasons of Letterkenny.
Wow.
I know.
Over the holidays? Must
Pretty
have been.
much. So
Thank
so this is an
you.
insane
Damn, let's
start.
go.
And she's so sweet and she
so
watches the
quick-witted.
podcast
Yeah.
and she's very lovely. Here is the question. Michelle, in the last episode, you talked about hosting a holiday party with friends, and I've been thinking all December, I wish I had one to attend, and since I don't, I guess I'll need to host one. Please tell me how you do it. I'm 28, a single woman, and I live in a 2-bedroom stacked townhouse with my younger sibling, which is great, but we don't have the same friend circles. The entrance, kitchen, living room, dining room, it's all the same, one big room, lengthwise, open concept kind of thing. Bathroom upstairs. Point is, I don't really feel like it's a hosting space. On top of that, I'm not even sure who to invite if I host something. I have little pockets of friends, 2 to 4 people in each group. Some of them used to be friends, some aren't anymore. I'm not sure how I feel about mixing my main and other possible invite list. And then she also goes on to say, she has, this is cute. She was in a community theater production. She's a theater girly. And she wants to know if she can invite those friends. They're all 60 plus. And she
Sweet.
I love
Yes.
she says she'd feel intimidated inviting them, though, to her very humble living space, and they'd probably attended some real parties in their time. Please give me some advice so that next year I can start planning. And it's really sweet. So
That is so
that's
sweet.
the question.
That is really nice. I mean, like okay. There's a lot.
There's
First
a
of all,
lot there.
your space can always be turned into a space to host.
Totally.
It doesn't have to be anything. It's just like,
You don't need a ballroom.
no, we're in a sublet right
too
now.
much.
It's not our home, and we pushed furniture aside and made space and blah blah blah.
And it looks
Lighting,
great.
thank you.
Yeah.
Lighting is very important. So like low lights, twinkly lights are kind of nice. Having some snacks there, and I would suggest if you're comfortable serving alcohol or people in your life drink, having one big batch cocktail that people can help
Yes.
themselves to is like a nice offering. And then people usually will bring whatever else they want to drink. As far as mixing groups, I'm going to just blow through this.
Yeah.
As far as mixing groups, give people more credit. Like
Yes.
it's fun to mix groups. People like meeting new people. I love intergenerational hangouts. I think like that's a really nice vibe. And as the host, I think also if people are kind of sticking to their groups, kind of a classic hosting thing is you as the host going into a group and being like, hey, Evan, have you met my friend Clark? And you make the intro and you switch people up. My grandma, who's also a great host, used to always say, if you want to have a great party, start it early and remove all the chairs so that people have to mingle and walk around. It also makes people a bit tired so that they don't stay too late. So
So good.
I didn't remove all the chairs because we wanted a bit of a later party and people to like hang out, but just make it a bit of an environment that people will be able to mix, have a drink, grab a snack, and not feel like they have to linger for too long.
Yeah.
And you'll have a great time.
And the only thing I'll add, especially to the part of you saying give people more credit, she said she's 28, right?
Yeah.
An adult. Yep. That means your friends are adults, and then you have your friends that are also 60 plus. Like everyone goes out into the world and manages.
Yeah.
I promise you they can do it in the comfort and safety of your home, their friend.
Yeah.
And yeah, people will get to know each other and it'll be great.
Totally. And also in your 20s, everything is forgivable.
Yeah.
You could have your bed on the ground. You could
Totally.
have wild situation. You could have lizards running loose in the party. And these 60-year-olds will be like, what a fun time. Like, I remember when I was in my 20s, everyone thinks you're a baby.
Yeah.
You know, if they're in their 60s.
It's
so
like
have fun.
everyone's just delighted to be invited to an event.
Yeah.
It's also a really generous thing to do to invite people over into your home, and people will just be like, I've never been invited to a party and then judged the space.
No,
ever.
never.
I just am like thrilled to be there, and that's like a cute thing. Also, I think your older friends will
Love the invite.
yeah,
oh my
because
God.
it's like we tend to segregate older people too much.
It's not fair.
And it's not fair, and it's not fun, and it's so nice to talk to people from different eras. So
And
it's going to be a
community
great.
theater, you know they're going to be a hoot.
They're going to be a hoot.
They're going to be doing like British accents all night and stuff. Maybe get a karaoke machine. No, don't do that.
Do an activity or play game.
An activity
party
and a
games.
game.
We played some great party games at New Year's recently.
Yes.
Okay.
We did some like, social deduction games, and I immediately came in and started screaming at everyone.
Yeah, you did.
That
It was a lot.
sounds about right.
Yeah. And it was I thought it was really fun. I mean,
was really fun.
Can you guys can speak more to that?
It
I thought
was like those games were for a smaller group, but yes, the idea of like some kind of party game that gets people up on their feet a little bit, or even like a craft is great. I was thinking for the party having a station where
making
people could
bracelets.
make
So cute.
like, you just have paper and you can make like a snowflake, and then if you're feeling a little like nervous or something, you could go over and make your little like paper snowflake, and maybe you'll meet somebody at the table. Like,
This is a kindergarten party, and I love
The
it. It'll be
paper
fun.
snowflake.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
And
I
then you'll
love a
take your recorder
craft.
and we'll all play Silent Night together.
You guys would be shocked. A craft at a party can be nice. It can also
Yes.
be a little bit too introverted, but you got to know your people, and it'll be fun. So I'm excited for you to have this
Wow.
party.
Okay. You're
Yeah,
gonna
me
have a
too.
party. It sounds like that's pretty
Let
much.
us know how it goes.
Sounds like
Let
you're
us
having a
know in a
delightful
year.
party.
in a year.
Yeah. Have a party before then. Maybe have a Lonely Hearts party.
Cute.
Do like
Yeah.
a
My voice
Valentine's Day
went
thing. Cute. That's cute.
Are you trying to be my symbiote?
Kind of.
That's cute.
Wait, I would love that.
Okay. Would you guys prefer?
That was good.
Thank you.
Nice. Did you have to do that a lot? Did you lose?
I did have to do that on the. Well, I don't know if I had to. If I
But she
they were like,
chose to. They're like,
Like,
please
stop doing
don't.
that.
Tell her to stop picking up
It's not
Chantal and
fun
stop
without
doing the
that,
voice,
though. I was like,
please.
No.
Would you prefer a question that is about acting Or would you prefer, there's 2 acting questions, either about our acting or someone else's acting. Or would you prefer a like more romantic question?
Romantic.
Okay, this one's kind of,
We love
love.
all right, well, this one's maybe about the opposite. Hi, Spare Hearts. I broke up with my ex over a month ago, and I'm still worried about seeing them at events. To give more context, I'm 21, non-binary, they, she. They're 20, trans-masked, dyke, they, he. And we first dated in July and decided to be in a relationship a month later. Lesbians timeline, and then there's a crying, laughing face. We were in a relationship for 3 months before I broke up with them in person. I broke up with them due to incompatibility, and I really felt like a lot of his actions and personality were annoying me in a not good way. We did not live close together, and neither of us have a car, so I spent over an hour taking the bus to break up with them in person.
Damn.
I told them I didn't feel like we were a good fit. I didn't feel attracted to them anymore, and that it would be best to break up. He took it very gracefully and asked questions for 30 minutes afterwards. I then asked for space for a few weeks, and they asked if I wanted them to pretend my top surgery wasn't happening in 2 weeks. I told them I wasn't sure yet, but I'll let them know like a few days before my surgery.
Okay.
Okay.
I decided I still wanted space, specifically 2 weeks, and let them know they can wish me well, and I'll tell them, how the surgery went. 2 weeks go by, and I get a text, "Are you available within the next week to meet up and talk? There are things I need to tell you and things I need to hear from you."
Okay.
I asked for more detail. They responded, no, it needed to be all said in person. I texted back saying I wouldn't be comfortable meeting unless they could give me more info, and asked what they wanted out of this conversation. They then proceeded to send me a very long demanding text asking for a breakup debrief and accountability process because the way I broke up with them was really not right. That it was excruciating to not speak to me for a month, and their expectation was that I agree to have an in-person conversation that lasts 30 to 90 minutes and ends when they're ready. I was open to doing a video call before they sent those messages to help smooth things over, since we tend to go to the same events and I didn't want it to be awkward. The message they sent me made me really uncomfortable, so I told them that those messages ruined any chance of friendship. I didn't want to have these conversations, and that I know they're hurt, but I can't support them, and I hope they get the support they need. I should have blocked them at this point, but I was pretty clear that I was not going to respond/pursue any further relationship with them. They ended up sending a super long response saying that what I did was dumping, and I might not know how harmful it is because I'm inexperienced with relationships, but it was wrong of me to do that. It was generally really condescending. Then they proceeded to block me on all social media. I had already unfollowed them on Instagram, but we're still in some social groups together. The way this imploded makes me a bit worried that if I go to events, they might try to corner me and have these conversations. I'm trying to just give it time, but this ended in such a shocking way that I'm kind of at a loss of what to do and what behavior I can expect from them. Any advice will be appreciated, but also I hope you can get some entertainment from my life drama and the existence of therapy speak. Thanks.
Aw, a self-aware person.
Very,
Nice to
yo,
hear
that's
from.
manipulation.
For real.
That's a manipulator.
That's intense.
Be careful. Holy shit, that's scary.
I mean, I want to hear your take first.
I mean, if you want to know what to expect, it sounds like you can't really expect anything because this person sounds unpredictable. I would try not to move with fear right now. If something bad is going to happen, there's nothing you can really do within your control other than maybe a few things, like if you're going out, make sure you have a buddy. You can share your location with a friend. Like those are very tangible, real things that you can do. But ultimately, just live your life. And if something comes up, trust yourself to get yourself out of that situation. You don't need to do anything that you don't want to do. It sounds like you've moved through this with grace and good intention. That's all you can do. The rest is on the other person. You can't control what they do.
Yeah, don't let this person scare you from your spaces.
Yeah.
And your friend groups.
Yes. You, from the sounds of it, did everything right. You are entitled to make a choice about your life. You're entitled to not want to be with somebody anymore. You went out of your way to have the conversation in person. It sounds like you were really honest with them. That's
It's not even a long relationship.
Exactly.
It was 3 months.
I think you kind of went above and beyond, and from the sounds of it, this person is incredibly self-centered and is making this a complete me situation, and that's their work. It's not yours, so don't take it on at all.
Yeah, you don't owe them anything more.
No.
Totally.
So just keep your peace. Know that you didn't do anything wrong. And if you need to block them, block them.
Yeah.
Like,
please.
don't feel like that makes you a bad person. Like, you are number one. You've been respectful. You are respectful. You've got a good heart. Like, you get to decide who has access to
You're
you
also
and who
going
doesn't.
through fucking surgery recovery right now, and this
Yeah.
person is on your case. It's
Exactly.
like, get out of here. That
Get
is
outta
such
here.
that is not the, ugh.
Yeah,
That's not
you're
the
not
vibe.
together anymore. So,
Yeah. So
And you even made your boundary, which I think is good. Like the fact that you were so explicit. As soon as honestly, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but texts that are long, as soon as a text gets over a certain character number, I'm like, this person's losing
totally.
it. Like, this isn't good anymore.
no, this is a weird full fight that we're in.
There's no such thing as a good long text.
I know it's such a. It's very rare. I agree.
unless you're giving someone their flowers.
Yeah, but even that text is like once a year, and it's like
Yeah,
on
it's
their
true.
birthday. It's not like,
Yeah.
So true.
by
Yeah.
the way, last Saturday.
Clark, I want to just, as we're wrapping up here, what do you want to tell the people about? What are you excited about? Where can they find you? What's coming up? What's kind of like the thing that you want to
What's your
sign
address
off with?
in LA?
Well, I shot a movie called Split Rock in Regina. Please, nobody ever go there.
Shout out Regina. Clark, stop it. You can't say stuff like that.
Why can't I say
While
that?
You
you're-
can.
That's the
while
truth.
you're-
I loved working with every single person there. Krista, Nicole, literally the whole crew, phenomenal. Would I want to go back to Regina?
No.
There's not good enough food there.
And that's her answer.
And that's my hot take.
And Regina's got a bad rap, and I think Saskatoon is like
Saskatoon is
amazing.
has more
apparently.
going on.
Yeah. Okay. So
Amazing is a stretch. But
Split Rock.
Split
Exciting.
Rock, yes.
When is it
and
coming
then,
out?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's hopefully going to do festivals.
Great.
It's going to some Berlin European film market.
and we're in more
thing.
like genre world, like kind
Yeah,
of
that's
sci-fi
horror.
horror. Okay.
Cool.
Possession again.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
More for the real.
Yeah. But this one's like real possession. I'm actually quite excited.
Oh, cool.
And then I'm about to go shoot a series in Victoria.
No way, really?
My
Yes.
hometown, and I'm not going to be there.
I know I'm pissed about it.
What series? You could just tell me. What
Yaga?
series?
Do you know
Oh,
Kat
yeah,
Sandler?
of course. Yeah.
I think I'm allowed to say that.
Did you audition for it, or is it like?
No.
Did you
It
get
was
offered?
written
Yeah,
for
all right.
her.
Oh, I didn't know it was written for you.
Well,
That's
I don't
crazy.
think it was written for me, but
But with you in
she always
mind.
had me in mind.
I think
Yeah.
it was
And
written
Nadine
for
did
you.
some punch up on that a little
She
bit, right?
did, yeah. And we're praying she'll be in it too.
That's so
That's actually
exciting.
so sick.
I'm really excited
Kat
for
Sandler's
that.
a very talented creative.
She really is.
That's cool.
I've read a bunch of the
I'm
episodes so
stoked
far.
for
It's
you.
great.
Also, that's crazy. We don't talk enough.
I know.
Okay, well, I'm so excited for you. And where can people find you? Are you on socials? Because everyone go follow Clark right now.
At Clark B. Is that
Clarky B? Clarky B?
No,
Clarky B.
You've been back
Actually
and
don't
forth.
know.
What
It
are
might
you now?
just
I
be
can't
a-
check my
I
phone.
don't know.
If you
because
just
it's
search Clark
recording Michelle.
Backo, you'll see it. We'll link
right
it.
there.
We'll link it in the bio. But thank you so much for being here. We love you so much.
love
You're such
you.
a sweet
you
angel.
come back soon?
Guys,
We
can
actually-
we go rock climbing?
Yeah, we can go rock climbing.
No. You guys can.
But didn't you come with me once? And
Yeah.
I swear you liked it.
I did, but it's too hard for me.
It's not.
It's
She just
too,
need to do
my,
it more.
My fingers were like.
Will you guys come to LA?
Yes, we'll come to LA.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a lot in New York next year. So
Okay.
if you
I'm
wanna
down
come
for
to
that.
New York, yeah,
I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Love you, everybody. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Mwah.
Mwah. Mwah.
Mwah.
Yay.